Hey, how you doing? This is Ken Obasi Leslie, and I'm in my studio, and hope everybody's doing well. Hope everything's flowing the way it should flow. And as I always say, and always do, I'm gonna do a real quick reading. This is just basically a reading, of the energies of what is happening right now in the month of January. We're right next to Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday and everything. And today's Saturday. I'm always lost with the dates or whatever, but the date will be on the video. So, anyhow, the first card that I picked is Elegua. And Elegua is a patron of all doors and all roads. He's, therefore, the magical keys he has to open the most inviolable locks, and that permits him to walk the different paths that humanity will travel belong to him. His image is to be placed behind or close to the entrance of a house, since the Legua is the warden and the prosecutor of villages. Okay? And, villages, towns, cities, houses, and so on. He's made up of the soil of 3 or 7 crossroads, water from 3 or 7 rivers, rain collected from 3 or 7 times during the 3rd or 7th month or in 3 or 7 months of the year, with water from 3 or 7 seas. Okay, hope you can see that. 3 or 7 different beaches, sand, or 3 or 7 dunes, cement preferably requested as the construction of the site. Holy water from 3 or 7 churches, hints of silver and gold, seashells, coins, etc. So he's about the crossroads, and we're in this year of 2022, which is when you add the twos together equals 6. 6 is about man, woman, and it's about us meeting those crossroads and being able to transcend what we've been not moving forward about, transcend, being stagnant, transcend being inactive, it's really about, going on and doing those things that you always said that you're going to do and get it done, The person who shapes the legua knows the secret to prepare a legua and has the perfect knowledge to do it after many years of study and preparation. His speciality is generally acknowledged and respected. He knows that for each high Orisha there is a certain legua. Okay? And the shape, color, materials, numbers, and so on vary in each case. This card is related to jobs, progress in one's work or job. Whatever, is your business, your what you do to make money, what you do as a hobby. Maybe turning that hobby into a business and being prosperous. Abundant productivity, profitable advertising campaign. Your message will be well received. Tempting and preachable offers. Vitality. When the card is badly influenced by other cards, unemployment or lack of work, fatigue, tiredness, low energy. But, we're not trying to go there. We're trying to deal with, this whole energy of making a decision, coming to the crossroads and knowing what's happening, what's going on in your environment, what's going on in the world, the energies that are telling you what to do in order to transcend, to level up, So that's the Legua, and the next card that I pull is the Earth, the Earth. So as you can see that, there's the Earth, and it seems like it's something wrapped around it like a snake. The world is surrounded by a snake in a spiral form. In the four corners of the card are the fish, the goat. The fish represents water. The goat represents the earth. A dragon, which represents fire. And a dove that represents air. As the earth contains all four of them, there's a fire in the deepest part of the earth, and within its volcanoes, water in the form of underground rivers, cascades on the surface, streams from mountains, seas surrounding the earth, which in turn holds them back, and so on. And so the water is air for oxygen and is one of its components. In short, the earth welcomes us as birth and gives us shelters in our final moments, our departure or physical death. It holds everyone and everything through the laws of gravity, symbolized by the surrounding snake. Through gravity, plants grow and multiply, and giving us the fruits. That is to say that the earth is the mother of animals, plants, and human beings. This card represents travel, changes in our body, modifications, operations, place or residence, moving, house repairs, something that I'm doing now, and or renovations. So it's about renewing, changing, bringing up to par, elevating, basically making changes. This is about searching for inner and outer beauty. And beauty, which is influential and suitable and important, to other people. Doors and paths that open for the consultant, favorable outcomes of ventures and new activities, decisions made will be the correct ones, but they must be first sincere. Conception, births, and deliveries. So basically, this card is about making those changes that we need to make, in this year in 2022. We just need to go ahead and do those things and get those things done that we say, that we always talk about. Well, we're going to get this done. We're going to go ahead and get this done and get that done or whatever, just get it done, just get it done. This is the year. This is energy for that, and my next card here is, I don't know if you see that, is the Ten of Water. The Ten of Water reveals that we have reached a plenitude, the highest of crowning point of all efforts and achievements, since we reach number 1 by reducing the number 10 to 1 plus 0 equals 1. The communion of 10 fish forms a crown, centralized and unified power, showing the first Sephirah of the Kabbalah, named Katha. The summation of the fish emerging from the water as a symbol of spiritual triumph reveals the 10th Sephirah, or Kabbalism, or the Mukuth, or Malkuth. One of these could be the 10-centimeter butterfly fish living in the Congo River. The fish can emerge from the water with the help of pictorial fins and glide over the water with its indestructible skill, like jumping fish that live in the water, shallow waters in Africa. Okay? So basically, we're talking about the fish transcend the element, being able to survive with half of the body out of the water, forming a crown that represents friendship, joining of forces, and a mental request of petition. They also have to cross barriers to stay for a while in another context or environment, the air. Ask and be thankful through faith for the lasting joy that is a gift from the Almighty, but comes from the learning process of each member of a couple or a group. The crown represents a task performed. I don't know if you can see that. Everything has been fulfilled. For the Spirit is everything, and the Spirit is all things, since the Spirit is the creative God and the creator of the present and everything. Your partner will be prolific. Your offspring or creation, whether literary, artistic, or other, will enjoy this love that embodies body, mind, spirit, and total peace. So that's what this card is about, the Ten of Water. Our next card here is Two of Earth. It's Two of Earth. You know, and as you can see, the natives in the region of Africa, Western Africa, and that creature is called a Maku. It is believed that this animal eats no meat, but only fruits and herbs. And another zoologist, Dr. Bernard Haberman, cites that the above experience in the where the praises of naturalist Sanderson for all his works. In other words, according to the specific support given know this theory, the animal may actually exist. This animal called a Maku. And basically, this card is about possibilities of alternating between two places in the same time, while maintaining a perfect and just balance. Paternal but strict character, easy to anger, but later transforming itself into something tender and kind, and perhaps because of its nature allows melancholic effectiveness in any given situation. You know, in a way, let us think of a dark, black, huge animal with a terrifying roar, which could be just a mask to safeguard its habitat, since it's not carnivorous. you know. So, it's just that sometimes, it's just that basically, you got to get out there and be ferocious, and, it's just that you just have to be deal with a little fierceness, in order to get some of the things you need to get done in this world, So, so basically, my next card is Eight of Air. Eight of Air. A cage, a great cage with 8 levels, each with a door. Can you see that? A gull has been imprisoned in it. Sadness seems to frame this apparently incredible or impossible scene. This card is about desire to seize and imprison something pure and innocent. Truth cannot be hidden or detained. The bars represent the ignorance and wicked foolishness of hangmen, stopping what should naturally evolve and finding other courses of destinies. I'd rather say knowing truth than flattering accomplishments or compliments. This phrase belongs to Lucius Seneca, a Roman philosopher and writer of tragedies who made brothers of their slaves, So basically, a desire to seize and imprison something pure and innocent, and it's just that basically the opposite is just kind of like just be yourself and just go ahead and let it flow. You can't hold on to it like you're crazy. You can see Rocky back there, doing this thing, and it's just the minute that you try to define things based upon your own or my own perception or whatever, then we put it in a cage, it's just that sometimes you just have to just, like I was saying, just go with that flow and do what you know. And the last card that I pulled is the message from water. A huge oyster with a mermaid inside. The mermaid is in a very elegant position, showing her to be the sort of she's like a water princess. On her head, the mermaid wears a small crown, which represents a certain aristocratic level, with 5 stones encrusted in a sense. 5 are the senses. 5 the fingers on the hand. 5 the continents, along with which she can travel through the water. Okay. With her right hand, the hand with which we normally point to objects and make gestures and movements to give instructions, etc., she holds and grabs reins with which she indicates the course of the 2 seahorses. In this case, the shape of the seahorse is mixed with the features of the regular horse. Okay? And one of the horses is white and black, details of the harness, while the other one is black with white details in the harness. This speaks of the search for perfect balance and strength. Because you can hear in the background, I got Sun Ra, one of Sun Ra's pieces or whatnot. I'm a Sun Ra lover or whatever. Triumphant victory. maximum pleasure is realized, that you were able to defeat the difficulties either with or without the help of others, material, and or energetic factors of any level of interpretation. You have resorted